call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. Praise from different days. I guess that we're just strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. I was not the one.
It is just about time for some American football in front of this fired-up crowd here at London's Wembley Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we are underway in London. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. No one around. He's got space. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun now for Love. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've got first down from the 31. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go. Ready?
Love from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Love out of the shotgun. That's caught. This is Addison. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Once more, it's Love. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with first and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready?
Henry punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. This carry now is his Bashal Tutin. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tutin gets it from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Murray on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They are going to go. Here's Murray. It's complete. This is Bowers. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Throwing again, Murray. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Inside give here for Tootin. Yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Down game to Tootin. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. 3rd and 2. Murray. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Groupie sends it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 2nd down. Throwing, it's Love. Setting up the running back screen. He is stopped with authority there, but that's stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Right, 97. Here we go. 6, 7,
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Love. It's taken in by Romadunze. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Black ultra. Ready.
Stick it in the air, Love. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go. Black 40.
Loves to throw again. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing again. Love. It's cut in stride by Addison. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready. Yellow, set.
There's Love to throw. Well, they have a look. Cherry didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. The incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. That's Smith on the slant. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Now Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Tootin on 1st and 10. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of Dell. And this one does not go far. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Tootin. Get behind the line and the ball is loose. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Woo, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands?
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Now Kyler. It's his running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. sets up first and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And off to Tootin. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now it's second and goal from the 1. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Roofing adds the extra point. The Jaguars tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun now for Love. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, Ollie, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Throwing his Love on third. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
On the double.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22. Hey, full fury. Ready.
Back to throw it. On the move, hit it right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Play action now, Murray. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he crosses crosses the sideline, a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now it's Tootin. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll go again here with Tootin. He'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled there by Mike Green.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Running money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and got
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Murray from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one connects. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. And he's got it! Has a way out for a good touchdown! The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Brock Bowers, the touchdown! Ruby's extra point is good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Breaks the tackle. Green grabs ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 27.
Love out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Sudden change now, and about the most difficult sudden change there is for a defense. They've got to come on the field now with the end zone in clear sights of this opposing offense. That's not a pass that should have ever been thrown so deep in their own territory. Now it looks like it's going to cost them at least 3 points.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Groupie adds the extra point. The Jaguars double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd and 10, Luck trying again. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. Right, 97. Right, right. Set.
Love from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down.
Black open. 50 red. 50 red. 12, 10. Guard red. Blast it. 6. 10.
They are going for this. It's Love. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground, Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Murray to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Well, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. Finds his back complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 2. 34-yard
From the 34. He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow, 22.
Love. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Ready, set.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going to go. It's Love. That's cut. This is Addison. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Love with it on first down. Taken in by Addison, left side. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break a bid.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His back Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Backed up by the false start flag. Here's 3rd and 15.
Down. Black on black. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Working across the middle, Gronk. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Running here with Tootin. He'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 29. Left side into the hands of Dell. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The Rams 39-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, over for White. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Quick on the draw to White. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, and that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Jaguars moments away from their 4th win of the year. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, White. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's White again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Grupe sends it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
May get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Gotta set this up quick.
That's good for Rams.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Henry on 2nd. It is going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Turning to Henry on 3rd. Jukes 1 defender. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock.